Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Subscription is free. Today we will be talking about a very important topic, and it dwells on the president-elect of the United States of America, Joe Biden. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be interesting so you can get the facts about Biden, how he grew up, how he got to his career and to destination to become the president-elect of the United States of America, challenging the incumbent President Donald Trump. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. was born on the 20th of November 1942 at St. Mary's Hospital in Pennsylvania. His parents were, he is a product of Catherine Eugenie Biden and J. Robinette Biden Sr. Biden is the oldest person in their home and has a sister, Valerie, and two brothers, James and Francis, all of them from a Catholic family. Before engaging in politics, Joe had worked as an attorney. He had served the United States of America as a senator before being nominated as a running mate by Barack Obama during his years in the office. Joe served with Barack Obama in two terms as the 47th Vice President of the United States of America. In 2017, Obama presented Biden with the Presidential Medal of Honor, to which he launched his campaign and was elected the 46th President of the United States of America. It should be noted that Biden grew up in Pennsylvania as a kid, where with his parents, where his father worked as a furnace cleaner and a car salesman. He grew up his life there, and he's noted to have always been bullied by other kids in the neighborhood because he was too small. Permit me take you memory lane with respect to Biden's education. Joe Biden attended St. Paul's Elementary School in Scranton, and while the family moved to Mayfield in Delaware, Biden was just 13. Biden as a child had some impediments, and many kids called him Joe Impedimenta as a mockery of his personality. While in Delaware, Biden attended St. Helena School until he gained admission into Archmere, the prestigious Archmere. As a hard-working student, Biden washed the school windows and weed the gardens to raise some money and support his family, his parents, in sponsoring him with his education. He graduated in Archmere Academy in 1961. Biden attended the University of Delaware, where he studied history and political science. He admits that his first 2 years in the university were interestingly in football, girls, parties, other than academics. He said his greatest spur in politics came as a result of the inauguration of J.F. Kennedy. Biden joined the Syracuse University Law School in 1965 when he noticed that he's in love with a girl and the girl is in that same university. However, it should be noted that Biden got married in 1966. He graduated in 1968 and moved to Wellington, Delaware, where he began practicing at a law firm. He then became an active member of the Democratic Party, and in 1970 was elected in the Newcastle County Council. In 1971, Biden created his own law firm. In addition to his busy professional life, Biden had 3 kids: Joseph Bo, Robert Hunter, and Naomi Amy, all born between 1969, 1970, and 1971, respectively. Remember, Biden ran for Senate contest against popular Republican incumbent J. Caleb Boggs. Biden ran a tireless campaign organized mostly by his family members. His sister Valerie served as his campaign manager, and his both parents did this campaign daily. Biden won the election that November and was elected as the youngest senator in the books of the United States of America. It should be noted that Biden, after emerging winner successfully in the elections in November 1972, he got his worst ever tragedy in his life. His wife and his 3 children got involved in a deadly accident in December 1972, just few weeks after the success in his election. He lost his wife and daughter, and his 2 sons were severely injured. Biden considered suicide as the only option, as he couldn't adhere to consolation. In his own words, he said, "I felt God has played a trick on me and I was very angry." Those were the words Biden uttered when he faced this tragedy. It should be noted that Biden didn't attend the swearing-in ceremony of senators, but he later took an oath of office while in the hospital in his son's sick room. Though as a senator, Biden didn't move to Washington to live and serve in Washington, he decided to stay in Delaware and move to and fro from Delaware to Washington every day until the entire term of his office became completed as a senator. He did this as a representation of having sworn to the people of the United States of America to serve the people, to serve the nation. He served a beautifully marked career in the Senate from 1973 to 2009 and won the respect of one of the body's leading foreign policy experts. Serving as the chairman of the Committee on Foreign Relations for several years, he advocated for arms limitation with the Soviet Union, promoted peace and stability in the Balkans, expanded the NATO bloc nations, and opposed the First Gulf War. He was among the people who called for American action to end the genocide in Darfur. He criticized George Bush in the Iraq War and the troop surge in 2007 with Saddam Hussein. Biden has a reputation as an outspoken believer in tougher criminal laws. In 1994, Biden sponsored the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act and advocated for the recruitment or the increase of 100,000 police officers, and also in the United States of America, and also the increase in the punishment or sentence for people who host crimes. Biden all through the years had proven himself as a tough decision maker in democracy in Washington and in the United States of America in general. Biden then decided to run for presidency. Shortly after this decision, he underwent successive surgeries which relinquished his ambition, but he later returned to the Senate after a successful survival and recovery. In the course of 2007, he decided to continue his quest to conquer towards the presidency, and so he decided to run again. But due to stiff opposition and dominance coming from tough people like Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, his campaign didn't gain momentum. It should be noted that Obama finally challenged Clinton and selected Biden as his running mate. He fought for Obama's campaign by communicating his message of economic recovery, which won the interest of many states. On November 2nd, 2008, Barack Obama and Joe convincingly defeated the Republican Arizona State Senator John McCain, and Obama became the President of the United States of America, while Joe became the 47th Vice President of the United States. Biden used this opportunity as the Vice President to play a crucial role behind the scene in the Obama administration. He considered this an opportunity to take a great step in his career, civil rights and defense for the American history, where the best people live with the best ideas, he quoted. During re-election in 2012, the Obama-Biden team faced the great challenger, Mitt Romney, who was the former governor of Massachusetts. Obama defeated Romney, which gave him the opportunity to rule US for the second term. Hence, Biden continued as the vice president. Biden proved more influential during the second mandate as he achieved bipartisan agreement on tax increases and spending cuts. to avoid fiscal cliff crisis. The bill was passed in the Senate and was approved by the House of Representatives. Due to school shooting at Newtown, Connecticut Elementary School in December 2012, Biden delivered solution for reducing gun violence across the nation, which Obama used to suppress terrorism. In fact, Biden was the backbone for Obama fighting terrorism. He designated more of the strategies and more of the programs. Biden has been married to his second wife, Jill Biden, in 1977 after he lost his first wife in December 1972. He suffered another great tragedy in 2012, so sad, when he lost his son, Joseph Bowe, who died at age 46 after a brief suffering and battling with brain cancer. Biden was prepared to take a run for the presidential elections, and he decided to denounce the idea due to the loss of his son. The most important thing about Biden is the promise he made after denouncing to run for the elections. Biden said, for the love of America, he will not stay silent though not running for the presidential elections, but will make his voice heard and defend the American people wherever they need his voice, in their thriving as a party and as a nation. On January 12, 2017, Barack Obama presented Biden with a Presidential Medal of Freedom with distinction and named him the best vice president America has ever had. President Donald Trump, a famous Republican business tycoon, defeated the Democratic leader headed by Hillary Clinton and became the 45th US president. Biden resurfaced as Trump's toughest opposition as he criticized Trump in most decisions. I think it has been seen in most of his outings where he castigated Trump in domains of governance and racism, accusing him of protecting only the white people. He made a statement of regret not having run for 2016 presidential elections with President Donald Trump in an open statement of interview with Oprah Winfrey. He told Oprah Winfrey that he believes he is best for America as he can give his whole heart and soul for the American people. However, he still declined in the interview that he will not run for the elections because of his ill health, but believes so much, as he said to the Al Sharpton interview, that Democrats still have good people who can rule America, and he believes so much that in 2020 Democrats will take over from the Republicans. In preparation for the 2020 elections, in the Democratic Party, at the base level, there were presidential nominations between Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Bernie Sanders. Biden topped the polls 32% against Hillary Clinton 18% and Bernie Sanders 16%. You know what? On April 25, 2019, Biden announced his willingness and readiness to run for 2020 presidential elections, indicating with momentum that he is sure to be the president of the United States of America. His captivating speech in his 3.5-minute video centered on countering President Trump, as he said he wants to equate people on both sides of violence, racially charged clashes in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2017. He said threats to the American people has occurred and increased, and the nation is losing its values so fast as he had never seen in his entire life. Those were the words of Joe Biden. Biden did not stay without fault. However, a series of events occurred that discredit his valuedness for the American people, some of which include the Harris-Kamala track record, the Ukrainian open investigation between Biden and son Hunter, involving in the Ukrainian energy company. These were also things that gave Biden less credibility. Biden's pressure to get Prosecutor General fired, all this brought less credibility to the president-elect. Harris-Kamala track record gave Biden less credibility in the quest for the presidency during his campaign. But in August 2020, Biden announced Harris-Kamala as his vice president running mate for the 2020 elections. Also, he picked up with great debates with President Donald Trump, which gave him great credibility and readiness to lead the American people. He quickly picked the support of many American people by blaming Trump in open debates for not managing the coronavirus correctly, and also for separating children from their migrant parents. On November 3rd, 2020, the race was set to begin surfacing. It actually tilted to Biden's favor with the announcement of his victory in Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Georgia states. However, President Trump filed a lawsuit alerting voters fraud and attempting to cancel and recount the vote in some states. 4 days after the presidential election, that is on the 7th of November 2020, Biden was projected president-elect after winning Pennsylvania, earning a 74 million votes plus above Donald Trump. Biden is projected to be the winner for 2020 presidential elections and is to be the oldest ruling president in the history of the American people. I confirm Joe Biden's success in the presidential election 2020 when he tweeted. He said that I am honored that you have chosen me to lead our great nation, America. The work ahead of us will be hard, but I promise you, I will be the president for all Americans. Whether you voted for me or not, I will keep the faith that you have placed in me. Those were the words he tweeted on his Twitter account. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please make sure you like, you share, and subscribe. Subscription is free. You can subscribe so that you will get updates coming from other of the same information, type of news coming from other parts of the world, like the Europe, America, Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. For I will be visiting any country anytime to bring you contemporary news about politics, about economy or society. Please stay tuned, for you can learn something or you will be recorded about something. Thank you so much. Please make sure you subscribe.